So did you know that there are usually over 100,000 vacancies in the NHS at any given point in time? So to be precise, according to NHS England, that's NHSE, there were 112, 846 vacancies, with London having 25,591 vacancies as at June 2024. So basically, the figures are there, the vacancies are there. So why do you think it's difficult for somebody to become one of those to fill in those vacancies? So if you need to know more, about the statistics and all, it's a publicly available data. You can check the link in my description below, and then you can, check, the number of vacancies per region, to know how your region, meets, or the percentage of vacancies out of the 100 and something vacancies for your region. So yeah, based on popular demand, I'm making this video, and the aim of this video is basically to share with you the things you need to pay attention to when completing your NHS application. So this information, it applies to any any role, whether as an IT auditor, as an information security specialist, whatever role you're applying to in the NHS. I'll be sharing with you, the things to pay attention to when completing your job application. And also, let me just say, this tips will help you get hired as quickly as possible. Of course, let me put a disclaimer out there that I've never hired anyone in the NHS, and I'm not a recruitment officer. I'm not an agency recruiting. I'm only sharing these opinions, or I'm really sharing these tips based on my personal opinion and based on experiences of some of my friends who have gotten jobs with the NHS. So but I believe if you follow some of these tips, it will be of help, and of course we'll be able to reduce the number of vacancies available per year in the NHS. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel, IT Audit with Deborah Deremy. If you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, you are wrong. If you are watching this video and you haven't turned on the notification button, you are wrong. So subscribe, like this video, share with your friends, and if you have any suggestion of the content you want me to share, kindly drop them in the comment section, and then I'll pick this up as the time goes by. Okay, so let's take a typical example of me, trying to apply to a job on NHS website. So I type in NHS jobs on, Google, whatever browser you use, and then let's say I'm searching for an information security job. So I go to the website, search for information security. I select my location. Maybe it might be in Manchester, Gateshead, wherever. So let's just use London as an example here, and then you can also indicate how many miles. If it's not a remote job, you can indicate, okay, I stay in London, I don't want any job beyond 15 miles or 10 miles or 20 miles. So, and then you search. So you look through the options. There are 1,007 something jobs available, but that doesn't mean all the options are applicable to you. So you can see information security specialist, you can see systems family therapist. There are other options that probably doesn't apply to what you've searched, but just for the purpose of searching, you look through, and then let's go for the one that relates to what we've searched. So this is information security specialist by NHS Counter Fraud Authority. And then one of the things you have to look out for is, one, does the job duties, does it apply to what you are looking for? So you can see the main duties of the job: manage, maintain, and improve information security governance. So one, I don't expect that a trained doctor will come and apply for this kind of job, So, or maybe what other job can I say? Maybe a teacher should apply for, you need to be sure you have the skills and the experience to, do the job. And then if say if you're an international applicant, you can check for visa requirements. If they've indicated that there won't be sponsorship for this job, you don't need to apply, because that will mean automatic rejection. So look out for, if there will be sponsorship available for this role, they will indicate at this point, or there will usually be a point where they would have indicated that sponsorship is available. You read through the job description, and then one of the most important things to look out for is the person specification and the job description. So aside what they've written on this on this application portal, application website, whatever, there's usually an additional document called person specification and job description. you know so make sure you go to the supporting document on the website, download the person specification, download the job description, and read through the job description and person specification for the role you're applying to. You can see who you'll be responsible to, you can see the band, and all of those things. Read through the purpose, read through the team structure, read through the job description, main responsibilities and job description. Manage, maintain, and improve information security governance in compliance with this. Produce reports. Take ownership of so. Read through all of these things and be sure that your previous experience or your skills or whatever education you've acquired meets this job description. If you go in details, the essential criteria, that means these things are key things that we expect the person applying to have. How have you met these essential criteria? You don't have to meet it 100%, but if you can confidently say, okay, I've met, say, 70% of the essential criteria, then that means you are at least at a higher percentage of being accepted for this role. The other thing I will say is that as once you have verified that you meet the essential criteria, the information and the person specification document is what you need to complete your personal statement when you are applying for this job. So you need to apply, you complete your application on the track system, and you are required to complete a personal statement. And then the expectation from this personal statement is that you indicate how your previous skills, your previous education, or whatever you've had previously, how how it applies to what was indicated on the person specification. So for example, on the person specification document, you can see that an essential criteria is whether a CISA, they stated the certification there. You should indicate that, okay, you have a CISA, so you've met this criteria. If they've stated that you have to manage information governance or something, have you done any information governance role before? Have you been in any of that role before? What have you done in that role? Just make sure you indicate what you've done, your previous experience, and how it has met what they've stated in the person specification document. Of course, we are in the era of AI, but I don't expect you to just dump this person specification document inside AI and just tell AI to write your personal statement. You need to put in the effort to show that, okay, you really need this job. And then of course you can use AI to kind of give you a guide, but there's still the human element. So if you sit down to write this personal statement, you will give the hiring manager the at least a chance to consider your application. So make sure that you write your personal statement and you indicate how your previous experiences meet this the things they are looking for in the person specification document. Really, you check through the application page, you can see the hiring manager's contact. But of course, if you don't want to reach out to, say, the hiring manager directly, we have LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, you can search for somebody already working in the team. So if you check the documents, you can see that somebody else reports to this manager, and most likely the person will have, like, of course, some information. So you can reach out on LinkedIn to this person to say, oh, you're an interested applicant for this role. Can the person just give you this? You can share your own experience, and maybe the person can just guide you. Like a little tip doesn't hurt, just putting in that little effort to kind of try to understand some of the things um happening, even if it's just basic information, it kind of just puts you ahead of somebody who is just coming blank to the interview. So that's one of the things that I believe can help you. Somebody who is already working within the team, if you can reach out to them, so at least just help you. Of course, no inside information, but just a little tip which will probably be the edge you have over others during the interview. And of course, you are also in a system where people don't mind. You can reach out to the hiring manager if you don't mind, really. What's the worst that can happen? They'll just tell you to go and prepare for the interview, and then you might be lucky. You might just get interest in what you are saying. But before you call the hiring manager, make sure you even know what you are doing, and you can also talk about what you do and how you've met some of these criteria that they've listed. I don't, like I've said earlier, I don't expect a doctor to apply for a CISO role, you get. So you need to be sure that you know what you're doing and you're not just wasting the hiring manager's time. So in summary, in this video I've shared like 4 tips for you, like the things to pay attention to. One is the person specification document. 2 is the job description. 3 is for international staff, pay attention to if it was specified that the job role comes with sponsorship or not, so that you will know where to focus your attention. And the 4th thing is reaching out, using LinkedIn, use social media to help your chances to get interview, really. So if you want me to maybe share tips for interviews, just drop your request in the comment section, and then I can consider what I believe can be of help to prepare for your interview when you're applying for like an NHS job. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm happy to pick up any questions in the comment section, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.